Hello, hello. Oh, hello there, Aki. Welcome to the stream. Um, yes, you could make the argument that yes, you are on time. If on, I mean, technically, yes, you're on time. If anyone's not on time, it's me. I should have been streaming earlier than this, but it's fine. Again, it's more so on me than anything else. But still, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the stream. So then, let's see. Huh. Either I'm gone deaf? Oh, I see what's going on. Maybe. Hold on a second. Let's see. No, that might be too loud. Sorry. Something's going on that's making it so loud that I can't see it. Okay. I bite. What's going on here? Okay, I see what's going on. I think. Nope. Okay. I think I know what's going on. Okay. Okay, we do that. Okay. No. And we're done. Then we just expand on it a little more. And we're all set. More so or less, I want to say. Set the audio. What's with the audio? Okay, that's okay. Oh, that's why. No, this is... Was it this one? Okay, I can't hear anything on my end, like nothing at all. Like, absolutely nothing at all. Do you hear anything? Oh, apologies, Aki. Uh-oh. Yes, Aki. Stop what? Oh, the sound. Wait, is it that loud? I do apologize about that. Oddly enough, though, I can't hear anything on my end. Like, at all. Like, everything's so quiet, it's eerie. Such a terrible noise. Jesus. What did I press there? More along the lines of messing around with the desktop audio. Then again, I did change the... Let's see, hold on. Okay, so we're still adjusting here, it seems. But for whatever reason or another, the sound on my end, I can't hear anything. As far as it's pertaining to the game, of course. Unless, let's see. Okay, there we go. Now I can hear something. Okay, now I can hear mobile game music. But what about you, Aki? How's my voice and how is the game music? Are we okay? Do we need to lower it a little more? Raise it a little more? But whatever you did there, never, never, never press it again. The voice is nice. The game is nice. Okay, so I think it had something to do with those Realtek speakers. I'll never use that again. I'll leave it alone. I am curious to know what it sounded like, but we'll leave that for another time. Again, sorry that you had to be the instrument of my guinea pigness, Aki. I hate to use my viewers as my guinea pigs. Although if we are somewhere down the line, people are going to enjoy that type of foreplay. But even so, that's not the kind of way I play. I don't play that way. Even a deaf person would have had that. Ouch! That hurts, Aki, that hurts. Itai, itai. But not to worry though. Let's see. I doubt I'll be up for the next 8 hours. I mean, for the next 2 hours. So on the off chance, I'll set the books to 8 hours. There's a lot of stuff, again, on my previous stream, which was the Duolingo stream today, I said I might do a MMO playthrough, which was MapleStory, but I was so tired from work. I thought it was going to be 4 hours, but it ended up being close to 6 hours, and that really took it out a lot out of me. But again, yes, of course, I'm going to be thankful for when I see the chat once it comes in. But at the moment, the body's all like, no more, no more. Yamete kuru stop. So then, let's see. Oddly enough, I wanted to set up things more properly. Okay. やめてください。私はここで苦しんでいる人です。And this is where I go into a blonde moment. That's a lot of words, and I'll pretend I understand everything. Even though I'm not blonde. Actually, I was about to have a blonde moment right now. Believe it or not. I was about to press the screen because I thought my screen was touchscreen there for a moment. Stop it, please. Well, to be fair, I did knew that Yamete Kudasai part. As for the rest, that's where you kind of lost me. But thank you though, anyways, Aki, for translating everything. One of these days I'll be as proficient as you. I wait for that day. No, I work towards that day. No, not wait, I work towards that day. That should be the correct phrasing that I should be using. So, I couldn't help but noticing that I got more subscribers. I leave it to you to having to subscribe, so thank you very much. Also with Max as well. If it is I who owns you, and it will be I who finds you. Simple as that. Oh, still though, I think I should probably change where the cord is connected. Hello there, Max. Welcome to the stream. Because I also want to make use of this headset because it also has this little what you would call this little part where I can speak into it, so it's not just me listening, but it also has a part where I guess you could say like a little mini mic to it. Although I do question and wonder how good the mic is on this versus the mic that's separate from the headset. Wait, back to hollow voice again. Wait, the hollow voice is... oh no, I thought that was fixed. So seeing as I do have a hollow voice, that is struggle through. No. Basically, the long story short of it is, Aki was the victim of my testing of fixing the sound, which again, it appears that the sound is not fixed, provided that my voice still sounds hollow, which means something must be fixed. And if stuff needs to be fixed, does that mean that one? No, I'm gonna choose that one. Or is it the other one? Okay. Incoming, okay. You're saying that my voice sounds hollow right now, so hold on a second. No, my voice sounds hollow, not because it's I'm trying to think what could have caused the hollow voice again. What could cause my voice to sound hollow at the moment? Okay. I am such an evil host, if only because I'm going to be asking the next question in regards to using my viewers as experimental guinea pigs. So here goes with the sound again. Oh no. Go. Oh no, here we go again. It shouldn't be too bad is what I want to say, but hold on. I want to say Aki said this is bad, this is what changed. So according to Aki, this sounds worse. Well then, no, actually... Okay, so with that one, the game is too loud. Okay, so... I wonder if it has something to do with this. No, it's not that. That is still loud, though. That's interesting. Hold on, we'll see. I wonder if it has something to do with the properties. No, so that's using the speakers. Hold on. Okay. No game sound rip. Okay. So that didn't do something. Hold on a second. Just a moment. Okay, so that's not what I had in mind. So that one is not something we want to use. Okay, so this provides us with a game sound. Okay, so we won't bother with the game sound. What we need to bother is with the mic sound. Is what it's what I should know. It's what I should be working on. Gotta have these down memorized. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep destroying your ears each and every time I start up the stream. And while I may to admit to some part of me being a little twisted, a little evil, and maybe a little cynical, I'm not that far removed that I would want to hurt my viewers. Not by a long shot. Okay, looks like we have to enhance. I'll work on that right now. Let's see. Amazon, we're gonna feed some more. Huh, looks like she's full. What else can we feed? Okay, looks like we're gonna feed Chitose again. And I'll worry about that other ship in a moment after we have to feed again. Okay. Now then, back to working with the sound. Okay, I'll put these. Okay, so the microphone is set as default, so it's not that. So maybe... Is it the filters? No, it's not the noise suppression. Threshold. Gain noise suppression. I don't think it was that. It was working last time. So right now, Max, you said that my voice sounds all hollow. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I changed that I made it sound less hollow. Or it might be this, the audio input capture, because we probably don't need it. It's just kind of there. Hold on, let's see. Did I make any changes? Are we good? Or rather, can you hear me now? Better, or at least more clear. Eh, what? Oh, that's the phone. I should probably lower that. Sent me a notification. Okay. Apparently my phone doesn't recognize me with my headset on. That's understandable. Is my voice still hollow? No hollow now. Okay. So, no echo. Okay. Okay, so I know what to turn off next time. Or rather, keep it off. Should be... The audio input capture needs to stay on. For that matter, I don't even need it at all. I don't think I need it at all, but it's just kind of weird. I wonder though. It's interesting, that's all. The game sound is a bit louder than you. Okay. So that can be arranged, let's see. How about now? I wonder if that, you know, that should have affected the volume of the game. That much I know. Okay. Don't worry, Aki, I won't destroy your ears. That was unintentional. I never meant to hurt you that way. You know, seeing as how, like, I was gonna say, it's not that I just took the time and notice right now to look at my characters. Ouch. Pain, Aki, that's pain. But, I mean, I made mention of it before, but just being able to see my ship girls on a bigger screen, noticing their little expressions, it's... what's the word? Brings joy to my heart, if only because I can see their expressions more clearly. And the detail to art that comes from viewing the animation with the skills usage. But of course that's typical of me. Now on to the next one. This one, I still want the Royal Navy to obtain their power. I want to say, let's see. Yeah, that's what I meant. The lengthy one with the books, skill books. Hello there, Space Seeker. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. This team should suffice. They should be strong enough to protect. I would use the other team, but Akashi will get destroyed. She's not made to tank these kind of things. I think Perseus can tank this. She should tank this. If not, we'll put Duke of York alongside her. Akashi is made to be killed. No, but then that means I won't be able to complete this this quest node. It's not that I need a skill books either. I think I'm okay with the amount of skill books I have right now, but you can never have too many. Actually, you could. You could have too many blue books. Aside from red, the second most used skill book is probably the yellow one, and then the blue books. Oh no, Percy's getting killed on the other account, which means this wasn't the best of play. Uh-oh. Ooh, she barely survived. Akashi is made to be killed. Aqua and Bella till level 120 here. Ho ho ho. Someone's been a busy boy, indeed, Aki. Ah. Perseus is gonna get destroyed. She made, okay. She barely survived that assault, but she's definitely getting paired up with Duke of York, if only because of that. So, let's see. On the other account, we're setting it up as well. Why not Jean Bot? She is best here. Oh no, you're right. You're absolutely right, Aki. I only said that as, I guess you could say, in response because it's a Royal Navy team. But then again, you're right, it only makes sense. Let's see, so switching it up on the other account, we're looking for Iris League with Dominion. Okay, and on this account, we'll do change, add, let's... Yeah. Oh wait, she's... okay, no worries. Just plop her in the middle, and rattle. The imagery there was absolutely perfect. I don't wonder right now. I definitely need to play around with this whole setup for the Streamlabs, if only to get acquainted with more of the stuff. But that would mean making everyone in the stream my guinea pig. Which, again, I don't want to be destroying years again, not even by accident. I'm against that, but then I don't mind. A sinister side shows itself and rears in its ugly head. Well, I say ugly head, but more like its honest head. And in that regard, hello, you want to see more of the other me? Not a problem. Stick around for more. Proceeds with a very evil grin that can only be hidden by an innocent face? No, that didn't make sense. I was trying to go for a clever description right there, but I failed miserably. Maritime attack. Honesty is ugly to people, and lies are beautiful. You're actually right on that. More often than not, people would be preferred to be lied, even if it means... What was that expression again? People would rather hear, like you said, a beautiful lie versus the ugly truth. Tell someone what you think, you get sued. Yes. With the way things are currently, yes. Yes. Oh. But going back to the playing around with the settings and the like, I wonder right now if the microphone that's being used, it's the one that's connected to my headset. But then again, I don't think so because I wonder just how close I would have to be. Right now, does it sound like I'm farther away from the microphone? How about now? Or do I still sound like the same within proximity? It is farther away. Let's see. Okay, a bit. Okay, never mind. So we said a bit and then... Wait, so it sounds like I'm not even far away from it at all. Oh, if I'm not that even far away from it, it might be the headset's microphone. I might need to place them around even more. Interesting. Or should I say, naruhodo ne. Omoshiroi. You playing around with phrases that I just barely have a general grasp of. Okay, for this node, Fierce Assault, I'm more or less concerned about it, only because Akashi's probably gonna get destroyed here. Or close to being destroyed. Please don't die on me, little Akashi. Now that I think about it, I should probably set her up on the dorm just so she can get to level 120. She could stand with being at that level if she's going to be used by my Akashi. No, I have a feeling the girls can protect her. They are equipped with maximum anti-air. Well, the best that I can acquire at the moment. Seeing as how a lot of the gold was spent on holes. Only recently did we acquire the last ship. Aquila. Now that's fine too. Now I ask myself, now that I have all the ships, what the heck am I supposed to even know with the gold? Suppose I could just keep on working on the prince. Seeing as how I still need to complete... Who do I need to complete? I need to complete... Definitely... Mama. Or should I say... Frederick de Gros. No, Gros. Let's pronounce it right. Frederick de Gros. Gros. I pronounce it with Gros, which is definitely correct. We farm the pod cat. Yes, we do farm the cat, yes. Prince for the cat as well. Oh, okay, nice. Akashi was not gonna get hit by points right there. They're not getting destroyed any faster. What? Frederick the Great is what it means? Correct me if I'm wrong, but again, I'm only basing this off the little bit of Duolingo German that I took. But I'm pretty sure that word means tall. Unless of course it has two meanings like with other languages. Then again, I'll take your word for it, Aki. That's all I know, is that it means tall. Well, then again, I'm assuming based on the spelling as well. It has meaning. Meanings, okay. I'll take your word for it. Again, that's all I know. But if you happen to know more shared with wisdom, of course. I read it as Frederick the Tall. Big, I guess? Tall. No, I seem to recall it's tall. Well, she is big in certain aspects, if you know what I mean, of course. I mean, I'm learning Azur Lane quotes in German from a German friend. Makes sense. But going back to the thing, Frederick is tall, rather big in certain aspects, if you're referring to her thighs, or her bosom, or her just in her overall size in general. Extra thick, of course. Or do I say it in a more extra thick? Should I go for a more deeper voice? voice. Extra thick. No, I wouldn't say that was any more deeper by regular standards on my voice. Then again, would you care to believe that I don't have, I guess you could say, a semblance of what my real voice sounds like anymore? I've been, I guess you could say, more or less, for lack of a better word, playing around with voices that I don't even know what my real voice sounds like anymore. I'd like to think when I have normal conversations with my family, I sound normal? But then again, that could be all just in my head. But I'm certain that I'm able to capture parts where I'm talking with, I guess you could say, different tone in the voice. That's not really my said original voice. Wenn es in diese Weckling Götter gibt, lass uns damit beginnen, sie zu schlachten. First German quote I learned. Can you guess which ship quote it is? Well, if we're going by German ships here, I would have to say Graf Zeppelin, but I could be wrong. I am correct. I want to say that beginning, the word that looks like beginning gave it away. You know what? Actually, I don't mind that. Yeah. Although, you know what? If a god truly does exist, slaughtering them is too kind and a quick getaway out of here. I'd say put them to work. Giving them the easy pass to leave. If God truly existed, we would be dead by now. Going by the interpretation of the omnipotent existence and all the other omnis, then yes, I suppose so. Maybe. Unless, of course. But again, operating on that sense that God can do as such and as if only because certain, I guess you could say, ideas are portrayed that way in what the God is able to perform and do as such. Okay, we're gonna go with the torpedoes, and we're going to go with Hakashi's gonna destroy it. I sent her in that team. So I think for this one it should be fine if I use the secondary team. Yeah, I'll use the secondary team. And for this one we don't need Jean Bot. Just Mama Perseus can do. Because of the front. We're farming for the cat. Experience points for the cat. We can't use the shellings because, well, the backline would be gaining the XP there. We can't use aircraft because, again, the backline would be gaining the XP there. So the only one that can net the most XP here, again, making use of this quest, is the frontliners with their torpedoes. And now we reap in the experience points. Yes. And I think Belfast probably got the win on this one, which is all according to Keikaku. I think I used that correctly, I think. Give cruisers some planes, we good to go. Wait, you're being serious, right, Aki? Ugh. So I don't know right now, but I took off the headset. Does my voice sound farther away? This is the, I guess you could say, experimental trial, if you will. If it does sound farther away, it's because, then yes, the headset is the source of my voice. It sounds a tiny bit closer. Okay, so never mind. I was under the impression that the headset was the ruler of my voice. But it looks like the microphone right here, standalone microphone, is still the source of my voice. Which is a good thing, I want to say. Well, then that means whatever I did here with the settings didn't really matter then? I mean, I don't mind, of course. It just means I have to play around some more. Which would mean... No clue, I am not a computer engineer. No worries, Aki. Jokingly speaking, of course, right now, you are simply one of my precious guinea pigs. But even then... No, you're no guinea pig, of course. Nice. At least I'm precious. Okay, so we're all done with everything, and then pretty much more or less stopped doing the supply line, if only because one, I already have too much materials, although I could do with the gold, even if it's just a well, I'll get around to that later. Right now it's not so much of the priority, but it's there. It looks like we're done with even more commissions, so let's see. Oh, one more, let's see. That enterprise, I should do something about that enterprise. Ow, my finger. We're done there. Let's see. That one. Okay. Supply line, just quick battle it. Oh no, you're right. Well, I think I can only quick battle it if I've performed it at least once. Yeah, because I have to battle it normally before I can quick battle it. I haven't gotten around to performing it once so I can do it for quick battles yet. I should though, but not right now. Right now the focus of my attention is still farming for experience points. And oh, looks like the cat's are ready. The cat is in the bag. What? The cat? It's full? Fine. So it looks like we have to go to Bishimaru. Is the correct one? Yes. That's the one with the plain town right there. Enhance. No! Aki! Bad Aki! Well, not bad Aki, but naughty Aki! That's a very naughty Aki! Stop that already, Aki! Naughty Aki! Oh, naughty only to S6? Okay, let's go back to the other one and complete those two cats. Oh, little cats, you're only fodder for the main cats. Okay, alright. We'll do our trash pulls. 3 pulls, if only just to complete for the points. Let's see what we get this time around. Sussex. Hey look, she ends. No, I did a pull on the other 10 pulls on the other account, and they pulled a Warspite, Norfolk, Pensacola, Portland, another Portland, and we'll have to retire for the other account. We'll show the ones, the remaining ones on this account. Let's see. Oklahoma? Eh, it's okay. I'm content. I already got everything, so... This is just so I can get the dailies for the medal. I mean, for the points. And I'm okay with that. The other account, on the other hand, though... I mean, they don't really need to make pulls for the ship with the points, but it would be nice. But then again, I would think after farming so much, I would acquire the ship from the node, but it looks like that's not the case either. Still, though... Again, I'd rather get the ship from, like, farming, but that's... what's the percentage on that one? I retired Duca! You heathen! Aki, how could you? I thought you were a collectionist at heart as well. Never in my years did I oh wait. Mistake? As in, your action was a mistake? Or she was a mistake? Because I find it hard to believe that you would accidentally unlock her and then retire her, seeing as how the game purposely locks. Actual mistake? You mean to tell me you actually clicked on her, unlocked her, and then said, oops? I find that. How can you mistake her for an entity is what I want to say, but I feel there's more to your story. And Duca was near her. Somehow I feel... Is this where I say the part, a likely story indeed, if I've ever heard it before? Alright, sorry about that. Claim everything we have to claim here. And then the other account pretty much has to enhance. I think we're done. Yeah, the other account is pretty much caught up. And then as far as these points, it's a work in progress. Everyone's being raised to at least the minimum level of 70, so I could go through with, let's see, full limit break, Vittorio Veneto. Full limit break, Luigi di Savoia, Duca degli Abruzzi. That's quite the mouthful of a name. Let's see. Going back to the Sardegna Empire. Do I have any extra ones? So Mastre Ala is there as an extra, so is Libeccio. Libeccio is missing some. But I can use the one for Torricelli right now, so I'll go ahead and do that. Wait, I was looking at right there. That's why did I leave? The break. It's not gonna, like, okay. There's a good use for the gold right there. Now I just need 3 more of her, which I'll probably get 1 more. Well, maybe not. Depends on how many points I decide to get. Mastriale, I could use that extra one. Hopefully I don't get another one in the next days of pulls, because if I do, you know what? I'll wait out. It's not like I need to get her points right away. And then Libeccio, she needs 8 more levels, and I'll be able to use that one. And then Vincenzo Giovanni. I could use that one alongside another bullet just to clear that one right there. Just to clear her out. I could always do with more space. And then Aquila. She needs to be raced. Right now she's in the commission quest. Which means I should probably stop using the commission quest because I don't need gold anymore. I'm using it for gold, but now that I got all the ships, I don't need gold anymore. Is what I want to say. But I could always do with the gold, especially for the lab. These, depending on which ones I pick. I would have picked this one, but she's already at max, so I don't need any more of her prints. I could do with more mines prints. Maybe I should have done the champagne one, but it's fine. But we're always gonna need gold for that. Aquila is cute, good, strong, everything I desire. Only thing she lacks is a name. SS. You could rewrite her name, is what I want to say. But you would only be masquerading for true name. So, available during. So we got about a couple of days now. If I rewrite her name, I'm gonna be cheating. Is it really cheating though? I'd say it's more of everything returning to Essex type of deal. So I could use the points right now. At the very least, I'll use the points to acquire these. I could always do with those. Yes, that's good. And then the other points, I'll probably use them on. Let's see. Well, I could always wait right now. I don't need to use it right now. Definitely is going to be used for the general prince for sure. I don't need another Duca Degli. I could just use my golden bullets to max enhancer. But if I do need to get extra copies, I might. Probably not though. If anyone needs 8 copies, probably the other account, assuming we don't have to pull them from the completing the campaign ones. So, as per usual, just do the B3 heart once, if only because of the points. And then after that, we just go ham on hard mode for experience points, and there's a third one. Hold on, I got this. I'm not that slow. Alright, and a chance to pull a Duca Degli. At least for the other account, not for me. I'm just doing it for the points and the experience points. Ah, my arm. So sore. Uh-oh. Aki's saying, I feel judgment upon myself right now. Oh, event or cat? I thought we were doing both. Hence why we're using this team. Or you mean there's a more proficient node to farm? Are you saying it like... Because I was under the impression that... the faster the cat, the better for my eyes. Well... we should be fine for right now, is what I want to say. But you said in order to farm more experience points. Obviously I'm doing B3 at least once a day for the points, for that triple bonus points. And then after that I focus on D3 for the experience points, some regular points, and of course for the other account, a chance to pull to farm a Duca Degli. For the other account, me, well, I welcome a Duca Degli, if only for less enhancement materials. Though again, I need to spend the golden bullets, because there's nothing else to spend it on. Bad event, just spam 12-2? No! I need... well, I mean, I do and I don't need the points. And the other account does and doesn't need the points as well, in addition to acquiring a Duca Degli. But you're right, spamming 12-2 would be better for experience points overall. Because at the moment, all I'm really doing is just acquiring some modest XP, if we can even call it modest XP. And regular points for the event, if only just because. Oh, would you believe I still haven't done the EX mode? The clearings. But then again, those do consume a lot of oil, so I don't think there really is a point to them. Other than at least completing it once, for those 2 little measly little cubes. Yes, I know I'm bashing 2 cubes. EX no point. Even I didn't do it. Scandalous, Aki. No, I seem to recall you mentioned that too towards the beginning of the event. Well, I want to say 3 days into the event, you told me you didn't do it. Okay. Why is it so warm? Or at least it feels warm. I am tempted to blast the fan on the highest level setting possible. But I'm only holding back because 1, there really isn't a need to. 2, I want to say part of it is just mental fortitude and just... yes. I would like to say I want to trade places, but thinking about it realistically, One, if it's hot, I could always sweat it out. And in addition to that, actually no, I don't think I've ever had that conversation with a lot of people. So, to those that are here, more than welcome to answer or not. No one's forcing you, of course. Would you prefer to be in an environment where it's super hot or super cold? Although I guess the answer will differ based on one who has, like, depending on which temperatures one has been exposed to. Over time, one who has to deal with one variation versus the other would be more inclined to say, nope, I prefer super neutral. Okay, I bite and say, to you, Aki, what would we consider super neutral? Then again, I say that, but me being dumb right here is gonna realize, oh right, in other parts of the world they use Celsius. Only America is the dumb one that decides to use Fahrenheit. Or wait, is it the other way around? I forget which one is the one that we use over here. Okay. Celsius. Not too cold, not too hot. So I'm guessing maybe around... yeah, around 12 degrees Celsius is the perfect temperature for me. Oh, I'm trying to think about the math. What is it again? It's multiplied by 5 and then divide by 8? Or is it multiply by 8 and then divide by 5? No, it sounds. I think it might be correct to do multiply by 8 then divide by 5. So that's 8. No, I don't. No, actually, I think I did that wrong. I don't think I remember the mathematical formula correctly. I think I misremembered the formula of anything at all. Just ignore me right here. Someone that didn't clearly pay enough attention to the conversion formula for temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Then again, why, America? Why do you choose to use a different system from all the other countries? Feet instead of centimeters? Never bother switching the Celsius to weird America temperature scale. No, of course you're right. There's no need to. And yet, I wonder if at least in America I'll ever live to see the day where, like, you know what? We're gonna change them to the metric system. If only because I feel like, one, isn't that a little too cold, Aki, I want to say? But then again, that's, stemming from someone like me that lives in a climate that I would feel I'd be more inclined to be comfortable in a climate of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. To me, 70 degrees Fahrenheit is neutral. That 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit is a little on the cold side here. It's tolerable, yes. Although I don't know if I would want to call that neutral. Actually, no, let me revise that. I feel like maybe 65 degrees Fahrenheit might be neutral for me. So we're not exactly that far off. I don't know why it says 70 though. Because thinking about it again, this is just basing off of days that I happen to remember looking at the temperature nodes. 80 degrees is fairly warm. There have been areas and times where I actually happened to walk one time in an area that was close to 120 degrees actually. This was when back in days when I would go to conventions and the like, and I, being in my own head, thought I was badass. I went to buy pizza. I walked to the pizzeria and pretty much walked back to the hotel that I was staying at. In that degree of weather, I think it might have been the high peak that I noticed at the time. It was 118 degrees, so it was pretty close to 120 degrees. Yes, 120 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius, no worries. 120 degrees Celsius, oh my, I'd be charred, boiled, cooked right there instantly. But let's see, cold side. Here at minus 5 degrees Celsius at winter, we literally used to walk and still do with t-shirts and or just slim jackets. Oh my god, I would probably be complaining to you. If only because I don't see myself being able to withstand that type of temperature. Though I'm pretty sure with enough time, and I guess you could say steadfast stubbornness, I could probably endure it and get used to it too. We are used to cold a bit too much. Do tell, Aki. Do tell. Royal Navy girls, cute as ever. We used to play. Okay, so you do call soccer football. I mean, football soccer. Or do you call it football as well? I take notice of these little things here and there, Aki. If only because. Maybe, maybe not. It would be safe to say that I'm not like your typical American because I don't really follow the sports, specifically that one, the American football. Why in the life of me did they decided to call it football when most of the time the ball is in your hands? And if anything, the sport should have been called handball. But I guess because they didn't want it to sound, I guess, not unappealing, they decided to go with football. But in all honesty, the sport should be renamed to handball. Or tossball for that matter. Yes, I'm pretty much shatting on the sport. If only because, again, it's not that I don't appreciate the sport at all. Run ball! Again, I'm pretty sure someone else who would be a die-hard fan of the sport would take offense to that, but me, I laugh alongside you, Aki. If anything, I find that more of a creative name than anything else. Oh, I didn't mean to disregard you at all. Hi there, hacks. Welcome to the stream. I got carried away there. Evil United. As you can tell, hacks, I am in my own little world, just, well, yes, in my own little world, at the same time, part of your world as well. Urgent commission posted. Aiding Tyrants Island. You know, I didn't check out what the total of the cat's experience points at the moment. Let's see. Where is the cat currently at right now? I doubt I'll be able to finish within the next couple of days easily. But it'd be nice to know where the cat's at. Ooh. Wait. Okay. Okay, so the cat's at 13%. I'd say I could try to farm and push it up to 20%. Although I know for a fact that the cat could gain more experience points if I farm 12-2. The cat, how was I say? She is very aesthetically pleasing. If only because of her exposed thighs there. And those thigh-high knee socks. I believe that's what they're called, right? Or are those pantyhoses? One of the two. Of course, Precious Drake and her thighs. Impeccable thighs right there. Let's not forget Odin clad in armor. Cat loves you really too much. Interesting. And champagne as well. Champagne's a work in progress right now. Actually, yes, I'm out of prints for her, but I got her to 21. And then Mines. Mines, obviously, is a work in progress through and through. But yes, her thighs are absolutely gorgeous as well. And then, looking at the prints, I had to convert Monarchs sometime soon. because I don't have a need for her use of her prints. And then Azuma, I believe she's at close to max there, so I could probably spare some rainbow prints on that side, or just gradually acquire those. And then keep on increasing, Frederick. There goes. I need to convert Gascons as well, because she's already at max. And then, of course, Seattle, Georgia, and Kirakaze are work in progress. And the winner of the tights is Essex Bike Skin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Aki. I respect you and your taste, but if you're saying tights here, the only one who wins in the department of tights is none other than... Well, I say this semi-confidently, and I want to say I did acquire her skin, but I had to look it over again. Hold on, I'm gonna go through my list of ships. Hopefully I did buy her skin, otherwise I'm at a loss, and I'll take the L. Let's see, has a skin. I want to say she's around here somewhere. Wait, is Azuma wearing? No, those are not tights. Close enough, but no, not the ship in mind. Who else was wearing tights? You can't really count Lemaline in her regular skin, I suppose. Thinking, who was wearing tights? St. Louis? Was it St. Louis? No, those aren't tights. No, those aren't tights. No, it wasn't that one. I think it was Prince Eugen. Did she have tights? No. I'll get around to marrying her soon. I say soon within the future of soons. With dock capacities at max, we'll get to that in a second. Look, okay. Who was wearing tights that I had in mind for a moment? Was it Baltimore? No, I don't know. Her skin. Eugen has everything but thick. Wait, what? She has everything but thick thighs? Well, I want to argue that her thighs are kind of there. Okay, they're not thick, you're right. They're not thick at all. Here they look a little thick. Just a little bit. No, you're right. They're thick, but not thick. Same with here. They're thick, but not thick. Was it no R? No, she doesn't. She's not wearing tights. Okay, but seriously though. Ooh. Kind of tights, not really. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being squeezed between these thighs. I would die happily. Jokingly speaking, of course. Are these considered tights? No, kind of, not really, but no. But seriously, in all seriousness, though, hold on. She should be around here, I want to say. The other ship I had in mind and question for the tights. Marblehead. Yes. But then also, what I meant to say was, oh no, I didn't buy this one. I thought I bought this skin, but I meant to argue that she has the best tights. Sorry, Aki, but I feel like Essex loses this one. I only feel it is just and fair to say that Marblehead possesses the best tights. I imagine it right there, perfectly in every aspect. But again, that's just me speaking, of course. But I could have sworn I bought the skin, but it looks like I didn't. Shame on me, and I said I was gonna buy the skin. Had to wait around for the next time it comes about. But seeing as I don't have the skin, Aki, you win this round. For the moment. Until the skin comes back and then I acquire it. Then again, can we say... No, this is more leggings and stockings than anything else. Because then the other one is... Yeah. This is more leggings and stockings than anything else. Is there someone else that could beat her out? Okay, we have to climb up for Essex. Let's see, she's right here. I don't own that skin. Don't get me wrong, yes, Essex does look beautiful in this skin. And I meant to acquire this skin as well. Oh, sorry. Along with this skin as well. I meant to buy this skin for her as well. But too much distractions and much of anything else. Bike skin is what I love. And then we go to Enterprise, just to mess with Aki a little. This skin is okay for Enterprise. I say it's okay. I think a lot of Enterprise's skins are okay. At least in my book. But if I had to make the comment and argument for skins, it's definitely Bremerton's. My eyes, have mercy. It was unintentional, of course, Aki. Then, like right now, when I look at my screen, obviously, yes, a lot of the skins will catch my eyes, but the one that I'm drawn to, Perseus beats NT. You're not wrong there. Yes, her one skin right there, yes. That nurse outfit. Hello, nurse. Like I was saying, I'm drawn in, like, as soon as I look at this screen right here, of all the skins right there, yes, the bikini skins are nice, but my eyes are, for whatever reason or nothing, I'm drawn to house skin. It just looks, I don't know. I don't know what it is about her skin. She just draws me in. The second skin that I would look at and be drawn in by... obviously Nagato. But again, Nagato's a given. She's an adorable little precious existence, a bundle of joy, and she must be protected. I don't regret marrying this little one. Not at all. Yes, little Nagato, you will be and shall be treasured. Hence why I married you. And then the next skin to draw me in is Helena. Although I think Helena only has a few skins. Wait, actually no. She still has quite a few skins. The retro... Wait, is that viable? Oh, it is, okay. No, okay. Yeah, just something about Helena just draws me in. Okay, we dawdle here long enough. Returning back to the battle. XP will not farm itself. Ah, right, I need enhance. Nope. Amazon. Am I out of room? I could have sworn I made more. No, I still need to clear. Okay, Long Island needs to be cleared from there. Hatakaze. Yes, take the extra ships. Eventually all ships will be raised at max, but for the time being, let's see. For the time being though, continue on with the increase of XP points and farming points. If you had bike skin, I would order my eyes like this. SX How, Nagato, Sirius, Perseus, and Shina. Okay, I respect that you didn't place Nagato any lower. Sirius. Man of culture putting Sirius on there. Perseus is. Shinano? Again, there's nothing wrong with Shinano, but I feel that... No, again, there's nothing wrong with Shinano. I would have picked somewhere else, but again, that's just me. I would have put Remington out there, if only because she's, again, a redhead, and I'm drawn to the redheads. At least, her redheadness. Yeah, for whatever reason or another, I think I had this conversation with you before, Aki, but for whatever reason or another, I'm not drawn to Monarch at all, despite her being a redhead. It might be because of her... I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not immediately charmed by Monarch. Don't get me wrong, I don't dislike her at all. But... yeah. I'm not drawn in by Monarch. Again, she's... I don't know. Again, she's got nice thighs, she's got a nice chest. I'm not saying that that's the only thing to base it off, of course. It might be that she has such a stoic appearance, maybe? So stiff? Maybe. But even then, I don't think that's the case either, because I like my confident and stoic ladies. Pointing to Bismarck and Turpitz, of course. So then, I don't know what it is then. Do not fall victim to those degenerate habits of theirs, Monarch. Oh no, do not fall victim to those degenerate habits of theirs. I have no idea what she's talking about. You know, actually, no, I might take I mean, it shouldn't theoretically take too long. But again, just having the game in the background just run, no, I mean, I'll make time for it later. I have to make time afterwards, after the stream, and... she reacts a lot differently to all touches, which is why I like her. Oddly enough, here's the thing too, I never bothered to touch Monarch as well in in the lewd kind of ways. Huh. Would it be weird and almost correct to say I don't want to lewd her? Even though she's lootable? She just makes you feel as a degenerate. Well, that's assuming I decide to go loot on her as well, but... if anything... Huh, interesting. Or... omoshiroi. But definitely, like I was saying, after this stream, I definitely had to consume some protein shake, if only for my sore muscles. Work really put it out onto me today. And I don't think a day of recovery going into tomorrow is going to be enough. We need to definitely chow down on some good protein shake, if only to subsidize and help expedite the recovery of the muscles. And not to necessarily put you and Max on the spot, and again, I did say you're more than welcome to stop by, you're not forced to. But then again, it was my fault too. I took too long to set up the stream yesterday for the YouTube karaoke thing. I was there for a good hour. I was surprised by myself. Good hour of songs. Of course I privated / hid that thing because don't want to get de-striked. It's okay, Aki, no worries. It is late after all. I poorly attempted to sing the Titanic in French. I was almost tempted to sing it in regular English as well. When I say the Titanic, I mean obviously My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. And its Spanish version. To give you an idea of how tired I was, I didn't even grind Azur after yesterday's work. It's okay, Aki, no worries. There will be many days ahead to come as well. Like I said, I'm technically also at the fault, seeing as how I've been streaming inconsistently these past couple of days. She's gonna get hit. Ooh, she took the hit from that sub. Do I want to hire a maid whose job will be play Azur Lane? Most likely. No, you do not, because then she will be basking in the glory of all your ship girls. Only you should be basking in the glory of your ship girls. Fine, she can do cleaning and cooking? Yes. Well, when you ask that question in that way, I mean... You mean your typical maid, or are we talking about the more versatile maids? Depending on which country you're speaking of course. And I don't say this from experience and or knowledge of anything of the kind. I'm going based off just exaggerated information, of course, which could be completely incorrect as well. Hey, yeah. I'm for the one who does more of the interesting stuff. Bad Aki, Bonk Aki. Well, I say bad, but technically, if they're okay with it, then that's completely up to your employee. So long as you treat them kindly, of course, and they're paid for it. I mean, legally, of course, I mean, they're again, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that can constitute, depending on what country sets the guidelines and such. Wait, we're still at 13%? What is this madness? Oh right, because I don't know, Aki. Is this whole cutting the lawn a metaphor for something else? Sorry, I was just thinking about that song right now, seeing as how I mentioned it. Okay, so it looks like Perseus is still stealing all the experience points from the looks of things. Cutting lawn, walking a doggo, looking after my plants. I am both amazed and appalled at my mind for being able to wander in the other direction of degeneracy and painting that in a different picture. Especially that whole walking a dog description right there. Yes, leave it to this degenerate here. My mind, as you can tell, has probably spent a good portion on the other side of the spectrum. The unnecessary, naughty spectrum. Well, I say unnecessary, but I say that it is not completely unnecessary, but it's not always a topic to continue converse at the very least. If I want to lead main, I can always open Azur Lane and talk to Sirius. Yes, you can. Although I feel she was more... no, she is technically all the Royal Navy ships are maids by default. Actually, no, I don't think there is a single one that isn't or doesn't qualify as a maid. All of them qualify as a maid. I think, right? Oh. Neptune is not a maid? I call BS. She is a maid. No, you're right. Warspite and Monarch aren't maids. Or How. Or Hood. Neptune is just fancy dressed. I call BS on that. Neptune is a maid through and through. Although she clearly tries to deny it, she is a maid. Do you even read lore? I'd like to think that I could read a good chunk of it, but when you say lore, are you referring to their character description? Or is there something else pertaining to lore? No, I am not Sasaki. Yes, I do read lore, I want to say. Oh, sorry. Whew. Neptune is a waitress, not a maid. No, you're right. I should remember based on what she's carrying. She is okay. Well, I mean, you could make the argument that she is a maid, like maid of cafe type of waitresses. So by default, she is a maid. Ha ha ha. So not completely baka. Oh my, Aki. I don't think I used that correctly still. Yep, Perseus keeps stealing the MVP. So we might not be getting a whole ton of experience points. I deny the logic behind that. Logic will not be denied. Too flawed to be accepted. No, if anything, it is flawless logic. I cracked my back a little there. I definitely need to work on getting that chair. Actually, now that I think about it, hold on a second, let's see. It has more flaws than human has cells. That's a very pinpoint accurate description there, Aki. Care to elaborate on that? Or rather, the choice of words I'm gonna go for next. Is that denial or some form of contempt in your voice, Aki? And then, despite me saying voice, it should have been, is that... Damn it, I lost my quote aura right there. I pretty much went to shit right there. I want to use the more words accurately describing along the lines of... Let's try this again. You don't say, Aki. If anything, or rather, if I didn't know any better, I would say that would be contempt in your voice. Damn it, I messed up again. It used to be contempt in your choice of words. Neptune is waitress. It is not characterized as a maid. Well, we could go with that, yes. Yes. But because she's British, she's default a maid. If she were of the American faction, she would be... Yes, I like how it went straight into American when waitresses exist across the world. Me and my flawless logic there. Solid proof. Okay, okay. Let's see. Is that waitress is female attendant who serves customers in a restaurant or similar, while maid is dated or poetic, a girl or unmarried young woman married. I guess it depends on the country as well. Is what I might want my for my case of argument here, Aki. You haven't quite won this round, Aki, but it's not like I'm trying to win the round as well. Just pointing that out. Did we get any experience points from this at all, or did Perseus's rob us blind again? Please tell me it's at least 14%. Okay, so we're going up by 1% every battle. Oh, Perseus, you're a naughty little thief. Naughty nurse indeed. I'd say, I think this calls a wrap, at least for today. If only because... Because I mean, as far as the missions, I'm more or less done. The commissions that will be complete. The exercises, I could do them. We'll see about that. And, whew. You said 20. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll go for the middle ground, Aki. We'll go between 20% and 13%, which is... We'll go for 16%. Okay, fine. We'll go for 17%. How's that? Ow. My body's... Well, it's okay, Aki. No worries. I may have said 20%. And you're correct. I will attempt to get closer to that. Knowing very well that Perseus is robbing us of experience points. Which I know technically... Actually, I know what I could do. What I should do. Actually, no, hold on. We'll fix that in a moment. That can be arranged. I know exactly what we're going to do in order to remedy this. It's like, took the words right out of my mouth, Aki. We'll fix this momentarily. We'll get to that 20%, just you watch. But it won't be by regular means, of course. If anything, it'll be by these means. Which, now that it's been brought to my attention, I don't think this team works for this. I think Perseus should be fine with a second follow-up team, but I think the boss team needs to be changed. The boss team should be... Well, it could be that one, but that's overkill. No, it's fine, I guess, for the one battle. Fine. We'll choose that team for the secondary team. And that'll be the primary team right there. So... the roll... SX... Never empty. Damn it. I should have started the battle. We'll change that right now. I would have gotten away with that too, if it weren't for the meddling Aki. My senses were tingling. Were they now? Is that jealousy? Or is that some odd form of contempt in your voice, Aki? Fleet 2 is the Fleet 2 right there. It should be okay. Okay, so let's see. And then choose the roles. Escorts, no. They're facing against the escorts, and they're facing off against the flagship. It is the strongest force on Earth. Do tell, Aki. Do tell. Love. No, you're onto something there. Something that can be seen and not seen at the same time. Although technically that can also apply to friendship as well. A lot of the other emotional spectrum forms of expression. Or, I guess, if not expression, also forms of displaying emotion? But yes. Continuing on at the very least, this should facilitate and acquire at least a good chunk of experience points. Provided that Perseus doesn't rob us of all the experience points. I know I asked you this before, Aki. Well, what exactly is your time? What time is it over there right now? You mentioned before that I believe it was morning, I want to say? Oh, okay. So it's not morning. I don't know what I was thinking. That is if she can last 6 auto battles. I think we tested before that she can last the 6 auto battles. But then again, that was with a different team. We did? Oh no, you're saying that we should test Akashi with Gaston. I think Akashi got obliterated. Or actually, I don't think I ever got around to testing that team. Did we now? Oh, looks like the other account is being obliterated right now. They're about to lose and die. And Perseus sunk on the other account. Ooh. Yikes. Should have seen that one coming, maybe. Yeah, the other account kind of died. I don't know why this account is a little bit stronger. They both started around the same time, but then again, it's mainly because the game is on autopilot as well. Ooh. Prince Heinrich and Prince Eugen, ever so spectacularly beautiful on the loading screen there. Oh. Hopefully it's just a couple more battles because the other team is still wrapping up the battle. Oh no, this looks like it might be a few more battles. I don't know if the other team will be able to manage through them. Huh, how is it that this team is still surviving? I guess it was just RNG, bad luck? Six kills already, damn. And the other team needs to... Not stronger, weaker enemy attacks. So that's what it is. The threshold of the enemy danger level is what you're getting at. That does make sense. Ooh. Hopefully the other team can survive, otherwise I'll let you know how the other team goes. For right now, they're trying to slowly clear and trying to catch up as well. Oh, there goes the back again. I corrected again. Ow. I'm tempted just to go into Office Depot. I mean Costco. I'm tempted to just go to Costco tomorrow, rather. Later on in the day, buy myself just one of the regular chairs. And then be content with that for a good long while. And then save up for a better chair. Just waiting to save for a even better chair right now. I don't think my back is going to be able to endure it. Okay. Yay, the other team managed to make it. And they still have one of their good shots left, so they're okay. This, on the other hand, though, isn't looking too good for the team. No, actually, no, they'll be fine. I thought they weren't gonna be okay, but yes. Yes, they're fine. They made it. Ha ha ha. And glory belongs to me. Technically speaking, while sitting in bed, only a couple of back discs are working, aka they get all the pressure from your weight to hold. You don't say. Okay, now we can run over to the XP area and see how much XP we managed to get. Ow, my arm. Cat? Okay, so that was the fastest informative experience points I got. At this rate, I'll be getting... We'll get there to 20% in no time. So maybe 5 more battles. I like those odds a lot better. Well, yeah, 17%. But then again, if we're going this fast, we can always do for 20%. I did say 20%, Aki. While my character does contour to being a vampire, part of me does not completely deny being a slight little devil at hand. If only because I am slightly enamored with Tom Ellis's voice, with his take on the character Lucifer from the show Lucifer. But that's just me, being easily enamored. Voices that like to take a spin on certain characters and portray them in a certain way really does tickle my expressive bone, if you will. Don't worry, detective, just shoot me. Aki, you too? Et toi? Can you be any more adorable, Aki? You want to see more? You are such a tease, Aki. Okay. Here we go. Round 2. Depends on the situation. I think Aki can be persuaded for said situation. After all, need I only ask, what is it that you desire? Actually, no. That's too dangerous. In any given situation, that's a dangerous phrase to say to anyone. I desire Essex. and me being the goofball that I am. By that you mean the character itself, the voice actress portraying Essex, or the actual shit that was scrapped for pieces? Ooh yes, I'm quite the little devil here being tugging at the emotional heartstrings. Because... Now then, pal, tell me your deepest desire. What is it that you truly desire? What is it that I desire? Sorry, Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Or what's that meme again? I'm trying to think of... Oh, it looks like Percy's gonna sink here. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Yes, I was saved by the Perseus being practically destroyed right there. You almost had me there, Aki, but then Perseus about to being destroyed is what broke me free. Yes, you can make the argument right there. I am such a tease. I'm choking over here. Desire should be contained. It's unnatural. Dangerous words, I must say, Aki. Dangerous words indeed. Oh, okay. Come on, don't die on me. Come on, Perseus, you got this. Ooh. Can she survive until the next battle, though? Ooh. I should probably stop the battle and use her healing capabilities that could be used outside the battle. She has 2 every battle, you said? Oh no, those are too many planes. Ooh! She barely survived by the skin of her teeth. Uh-oh, no, too many planes. No, too many planes. Ooh! Too many planes, no! Okay, she survived by the skin of her teeth. Lucifer was a good show. Why, thank you kindly, sir. Okay, I should probably take a pause right here and use that healing ability that you mentioned before. Auto search. Now, where is this healing ability? No, it's not that one. That's the daily emergency fix. Now, where's that healing ability? Maybe it's me remembering something incorrectly, but I vaguely recall you saying that she has a 1-time heal, or a 2-times heal, in every battle. But again, I could be remembering incorrectly as well. Yeah, no, it's not that. Plus, there's nothing to use at the moment. It was Akashi, you noob. In any case, though, let us continue with the battle. Carry on, Perseus. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here at all. Oh no, she's gonna get hit by those. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, F. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, stay in the middle. Okay. Auto, back to auto. I would describe my sense of humor as 50 shades darker than yours. I suppose that's one worry wouldn't it, Aki? But then again, one would never know what this devil has to hide beneath. Oh no, no, shit. Fuck, stay there, no! Okay, she's good. Like, breaking character if only because... Oh. Wait, okay, there we go. I forgot how to navigate here. Auto! Go! There we go. Come on, Perseus, you can survive this. And we're good. Now then. Where was I? Right, I was back to seducing Aki with my voice. Cause it's set to auto, Aki. Otherwise I would choose to fight all the easier ones, which technically I probably should. I'm only hurting myself in the process, after all. Oh god, no. Okay. So the other account probably has been ready to jump to the second tier of their cat, but because I wasn't paying attention. Wait, what devil? You wouldn't be calling yourself a devil now, would you, Aki? And that's what I call balls? Wow. I do like to go Rambo style with certain situations here and there. Wait, did everything increase by 1 XP each time? Or was I just assuming it's 1 experience points per? It is 1 experience points. Okay, I'll take it. We'll be at 17% by the next battle, and we could make it to 20%. I'll do the 20%. Okay. Would I or would I not? Does not matter. Cause in the end, I am who I am. Just call me your guardian devil. Obviously not seriously speaking, but anyone who didn't fall in love with Tom Ellis's voice, I'd ask you, what is wrong with you? Jokingly speaking, of course. And especially the opening song for the show Lucifer. When I say opening song, but more like the commercial song. Technically it is the opening song as well. Better think twice. Being evil has a price. As you can probably just slightly surmise, I am slightly impressionable. Only just because. No, destroy everything. Anti-air. Oh no, here we go. No, we're good. What makes one a sinner and a saint? Is it God? Is it devil? No. None of them are wrong. It is humans with their wicked standards. Oh, both. You meant both. I thought you meant not. Okay. Looks like the other account needs to be protected. It seems that their Perseus took one too many hits in the battles. This one can take a few battles, so I don't need to watch it as much. Ooh, that anti-air really kicks in. But yes, I am a sucker for voices, if only because of the expression that's held behind them. One voice, in case example, is the one that belongs to Odin in the game S&T4 Apocalypse. Odin's voice, at least for me, really did quite enough. You can tank it, Perseus. You're okay with taking that. Obviously, if she takes one too many hits, I will step in and save her. Ooh, the other count. Say by the skin of its teeth. Ish ish. For whatever reason, I felt tempted to say ish livadish. Oh shit, she's getting destroyed. FFF. What? No! The other count got destroyed, but how? Nothing should have hit from that. Oh well. You win some, you lose. Why you need a voice when your eyes speaks for you? If I didn't know any better, Aki, I'd say you were more enamored with the devil's voice. Or should I say Tom Ellis's portrayal of the devil. Either way though, that portrayal was phenomenal. At least, my little opinion has to say that on the matter. Okay, I mean, not a big concern. It might be just all in my head, but I could have sworn I heard something that sounds like wailing. It could be the, the exhaustion in my brain. I doubt it's dehydration because I've been drinking water here. Oh, looks like I need to take over. Ah! No! Up. Woo! Oh. Stay in the middle, stay in the middle, stay in the middle, stay in the middle. Oh, stay in the middle, stay in the middle. Oh no, she's not gonna survive that. Oh no! She didn't. She sunk! Damn. That was one too many. Essex, you're taking command now. Your fleet will be responsible for seeing us through the battles. Bad combo. Akashi plus Gascon battle. We'll do that after this next battle. I have faith that my ladies will pull through. Wait, did I ever appropriate Gascon with the proper equipment? You said that we did. I don't remember, but I'll take your word for it, Aki. After all, you have been the guiding hand in all the scheme and battles so far. So it stands to reason that you are correct in this, Aki. More than I know, of course. More than I know. I am the one who does the hard work. That you do, Aki, that you do. And your dedication shows in that which you have collected all your Essex ships and married them, in addition to raising all of the ships and marrying them as well. Because raising affection isn't something that's so easy as well. I mean, I might not be getting the whole 1% complete from this battle, but we'll see. Technically, it was just the one battle, but even then, that one battle could make a difference. To trust me or not is your decision, but the outcome is mine. To serve. I swear to you that Neptune is definitely a maid. If only because of that phrasing right there. Obviously, pulling your leg too, Aki. Let's see. Did we get the whole 1% right there, or was it just not? Yes, we did hit the 17% mark. We could do one more battle. We'll do this. We'll change the setup. Okay, then formation. So you said use Akashi for the other team. If only because they'll be stronger. Alright, then let me give you a perspective of neutrality. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm about to get kicked to the curb here. And now... Gascon... Wait, no, wrong Gascon. Wrong Gascon. Where's the other Gascon? She should be up here unless of course she's... No. If you dress fancy, aka Sue, and open a door for someone, does that make you a butler? If you're wearing gloves alongside of that, yeah, maybe? The suit by itself, probably not. I'd say you gotta have the gloves. I'm only taking this portrayal based off a certain butler from a certain anime. If I say the name, obviously I will. None other than Sebastian from Black Butler. After all, I am one hell of a butler. Like again, that's the only perspective right there. Uh-oh, Aki's giving me that look. No. Anyways though, looking for Gascon. There she is. Gascon. Wait, did she have her weapon set up? I want to say she did. Darling Gascon. Let's see. Yes, she set up. I think she could do with an auxiliary port usage, but that should be fine. We'll leave it like that. Yes, Saki, me with the runarounds and the out and about suggestions. I wonder how well Butler playing the hand of the Devil or King of Darkness, Erebus. Good question. Wait, hold on. What needs to be done here? Okay, so that account needs to get rid of Vesta and Haman. And then on this side, where it looks like we're set. We should be good to run the team. There shouldn't be any issues, I want to say. The only issues I might see is having to manually control it, which again, that's not a big issue. Again, my memory eludes me in that I feel like I haven't tested this team, but because again, near here, Augie, there is 100% certainty that I did run this team, so we should be fine. Actually, now that I think about it, shouldn't the cat be on the side and formation wise shouldn't, again, I'm saying she needs to be here, right? If only because she needs to have a clear shot. There we go. Now we should be set. Gascon should have a clear aim on both sides, so that way she can deal with the pesky enemies on the sides. And then... yeah, we should be good to go now. Alright then. But yes, Saki, going back to the butler thing. If they have gloves, then yes. I'm only, again, strictly basing it off of the only butler that comes to mind immediately from the anime, that is none other than Black Butler. And then I guess you want to add a little bit touch to that. Don't forget to give them a pocket watch as well. Use Gascon to make Akashi and Deren, get free gems and rings. Huh. How so? Oh. Looks like I couldn't stand it without it. Here comes a question. What makes you you? Well, aside from the... aside from me just... observing and taking in things in stride, of course. Ah! Looks like we need an enhance here. Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted to click on. See, this is not part of the flavor. Let's look at that. Part of it, I feel, comes with the fact that by myself, I have a certain reach depending on how much I choose to express and or share with others, especially when it comes to online. And then, again, that's just because I've come a lot of, I guess you could say, been more or less... oh, let me rephrase it back. You Pinaki interrupting me like that. Then again, I chose to read it, so it's okay. I was going to add that by myself, I'm just that, an individual in a vast sea. What makes a person be who she is? Well, I'd say there's numerous factors to it, but among many of these numerous factors, the ones that I'm gonna, I guess you could say, take from this, I guess you could say, see. Again, using the analogy, this comparison, what makes a person is part of it has to deal with life experience, what you're exposed to, how you're brought up, where you're brought up as well, especially. At least in the world that we are currently residing in anyways, if we're choosing it to view it from that perspective and not the other possibilities of what? The what if scenario if we're living in a matrix world, simulation world type of thing. Or also in addition to that, the moralities that come into play as well. I accept that. Thank you. But again, again, I will say and have multiple times my naive moments where I will just run my mouth, of course. Despite knowing full well how little I know, and how much of experience I have acquired underneath my belt. Metaphorical belt, of course. I'm trying to figure out. Hax, your little icon there, what is that? Is that like... It says Barbie 31 Uni Donut. Oh, okay, it's a little unicorn eating a donut. That's adorable. There. Yes. The pardon me aspect of such. Then, next question. What does man love more than life? Hate more than death? Or mortal strife? That which contented men desire, the poor have, the rich require. The miser spends, the spendthrift saves, and all merry men carry to their graves. Why do I feel like I've heard this one before? It reminds me of that, what does an unstoppable force do when it meets an unmovable force? Well, I mean, not in that same answer aspect, obviously. It's going to be a different answer. I don't think it was time for this one, though. It wasn't time, it was something else. Well, you got me there, Aki. I'm drawing a blank here. I mean, I could probably look it up as well. But that would kill the fun of it, too. I'm admitting to you that I can't think of it off the top of my head at the moment. Although I'm pretty certain I've heard it before. I ask for the answer, please, and thank you. Yes. Even, well, like I said, I could look it up online and just pretend that I remember it. Well, you say give up, but I say I could look it up as well. And that wouldn't be, well, you know what, let's look it up. Would that be considered called giving up? Eh? Okay, well, thankfully I just put it into the search bar. Whether you choose to believe me or not, that's on you, but I haven't searched it yet. I will take the hint there. Oh, nice. I hit the jackpot. Wait, did this net me the same amount of experience points? Actually, it might be more because Perseus didn't steal the experience points. So, let's see. How much experience points did we get this time around? It's still 1%, which I will take. Okay, ow. Huh? Let me read that again. Oh, sorry. Okay. Setting up the other team, because it looks like they finished their auto battle as well, so we can continue with this one as well. Here's a hint. When you open your arm, what is standing on top of your palm? Well, I mean, if you wanted to be all logical with this, technically one... I mean, even though you can't see, there's clearly molecules there. Atoms. They're technically there, but we can't see them. But again, if you wanted to go even not so microscopic, I guess you could say the air. And then if you want to go a little bit further beyond that, I guess... No science, simple answer. Sorry, my apologies. I went a little overboard there. Well, if it's not anything scientific, well... If we're not applying anything too logical here, then it's... as simple-minded as I can get with this. If I don't see anything, then it's nothing. It is that simple answer. Nothing. Oh, wait, why are they fighting? What the heck? Why isn't it running auto? Huh, just a moment. Looks like... Oh, that's why I clicked on the wrong one. For the other account, of course. Okay, there we go. Ooh, nice. Bonus points. Again, it reminds me of that other rule. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an unmovable force? Technically, the both ends can apply to that situation as well. It's either nothing, or they surrender, or they come to an agreement. A variation of one of those three. But I think it's they come into an agreement is somewhat the answer for that one. I think I'd have to look back on that one as well. Ow. I really oversold the message there when I went overboard thinking about what, atoms and molecules, and then step it up a notch with air. Because I mean, those are technically there as well. Technically, of course, but we didn't need to travel into the realm of the science department to verify that. I know. Ooh. Isn't that technically air? Not trying to sound like a smartass, of course, I'll keep just saying. I guess you can make the argument also for the other noble gases as well. I mean, for the noble gases, or anything that's a gas in general. Oxygen? Oh wait, no. Technically... But in this word sequence, it is not. What can fill a room that takes up no space? It can be, but in this word sequence, it is not. So wait, it's not air, nor is it oxygen? Any of those that I mentioned, obviously. I'll take the hint, yes. Oh, I think that just gave it away though, but I'll take it regardless though. You're right though. Light does fill the room. But that same sequence, doesn't darkness also take up, fill the room as well? Provided that it's completely sealed off. Yes, I know I'm being all technical here as well. I don't need to be technical. It's like, get out of here. No one wants my technicalities. You really do enjoy your brain teasers, Aki. If it is sealed off, then darkness is there to begin with. You make a valid point, Aki. Touche, touche. Clap, clap, clap. Thoroughly pushing here for 20%. Although I feel... No, I think we can reach the 20% mark. Yeah, we could probably make it. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I've been streaming for 2 hours. And then some. We're kind of get close to the 2 hours and a half mark. I am slightly impressed with myself. Just slightly impressed. Which means... Ooh, I mean... No, it does mean that. I'm thinking what I should stream later on in the day, apart from Duolingo. I mean, I could go out of my way and purchase, well, again, a variety of things like I said I would purchase. One, definitely the Azur Lane Crossway game as well. Two, the Disgaea 4 game for Steam, and start playing that, seeing as how it's my character game-ish type of thing. Or just stream Maple Story like I said I would yesterday. Although I wonder what I would be doing there. Oh, we're at 19%. You know what? We'll push in for one more battle. We got this. One more battle. This tough, but... Oh wait, which reminds me. Sometime between now and later on in the day, I think I'll look over the shop. Oh, by the way, Aki, were you aware that they fixed this issue with the text box? Now her face isn't covered by the text box when you view her. Are you gonna get the skin now? Duca Degli, oh, that skin, yes. And Aquila as well. Now there is a reason. That skin, yes indeed. Kaga, of course. Oh, definitely. Torricelli. Something about this simple but cute swimsuit outfit is a yes. Vivecchio. Again, I am not a Lolicon, but I might get Master Ali's skin. Maybe Livecchio's. Julio Cesar, yeah. Conte di Cavour, maybe. Nicoloso de Recco, maybe. A lot of these skins are maybe. Oite. Work in progress. I'll think about it more clearly. I'll think about it. But for right now, I'll run another battle. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Azur Storm 20. I'll think about those skins more. We'll have a couple more days to think about them. Mr. Devil dash lolly dash fan, may you be so kind to answer my question. Yes, of course, no worries, Aki. We'll answer the question. Oh. right after we do this enhancement, of course. Okay. I think I had one too many blue ships that need to be sold. Yeah, that's why I'm running out of them. I'll take care of that right now, and we'll answer the question too. So in regards to that, though, how do you know what is real? Why do I feel like that's a trick question? Like that one other question. No, but I mean, like, there's a little option. I'm not sure if it was updated, and you had to update the game, or something like that. But you can hide the text box. I forget how it was, though. They showed it in the Twitter page. I think it was the Twitter page, yes. They showed it that you can hide the text box. That way you don't have to deal with the text box when viewing her skin. And I had to dissect the Twitter page. I think I could probably open the page to that while doing that on stream. Actually, yeah, why not? Now that I think about it, why not? I could do that on stream. Why not? For everyone to see? Would that be a problem? No. How do I... No, I could do that. Hold on, let's see. I could probably do that. Let's see. We can do that. It'd be one of those things where we're on the game, but at the same time. Azur Lane. This is Bohio Twitch Global Emote. I think I got this. Let's see. Ow. So, is it under... No. No, it would be like a web page source. Rip, gotta go to work. No worries, Aki. Thank you for stopping by in the stream. And of course, just for you before you head off. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. And? Oh, damn it, I missed her ears. Oh, just a moment. Akagi. Again, every time I touch her ears, I'm reminded of that Justagram page with her facial expression. I will definitely finish up and earn the last bit of experience points that needs to be earned. So at least I'll be finishing the stream with 20% like I said I would. I try to be a man of my word however I can, however difficult it may be at times. Take care, Rocky. I'll see you in the next stream, whichever that may be. And I will not forget the riddle. Actually, before you leave, what was the answer? Or we can always hold out for next time. It's up to you. No worries. Ow. Ooh. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. So after this 20%, I'm thinking, yeah, definitely farming for the experience points is a huge huge monument of a task to try to complete. If only because, again, technically I deviated from the goal because only to complete the experience points, but I still have enough oil. Oil in the reserves also from the mail oil that I have stored away. And then oil from the event CNSL, you can buy it from the shop. That's always a good investment with the points. I could probably farm with better teams, if only just to acquire better results. Ow, my fingers. Let's see what else. I'm not trying to purposely put you on the spot, Azur Lane, but what does that little emoticon mean? I'm curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, of course. Like I said, I don't mean to put you on the spot by any means. I'm just curious about it, that's all. I mean, going off the visual aspect right there, she's holding... Let's see... She's holding a little wrench, so she's fixing something. Oh no, I scrolled up and I completely missed what Aki wrote right there. That's why it felt weird. How do you know what is real? You do not. The only thing that gets us closest to the truth is our beliefs. But even then, they are not truth. Therefore, as long as humans make their standards and point of view, there shall be no truth. Why does that quote just slightly reminds me of the Steins Gate? And among all the other quotes, also the other quotes pertaining to all the other science adventure series. Especially that one with the comparison with the fish. Oh, you were still here. My apologies. No worries. Thank you, Aki. Take care. Oof. Anytime I think about quotes like that, the first quotes that come to mind, at least for myself personally, is the quotes pertaining to the Science Adventure series. Gotta hand it to them. Especially of the pertaining to their first game installment. Chaos Head. Chaos Head? Yes. Chaos Head. I don't think that quote was quite as stimulating, at least the one for Chaos Head. The one for Steins Gate I felt was a bit more stimulating. And then even the one for Robotics Nodes. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need to do something about the recovery of my muscles. Well, we're almost done with the battle, so that also means the conclusion of the stream as well. I'm thinking, like I said, I only ended up switching to farming for experience points, if only just because, to be able to complete the today's quota. I didn't think I'd be streaming Azur Lane this long like I have, but again, I don't have a problem with that because I adore Azur Lane. And I take it anyone else who's still watching, at least to that degree, shares that same sentiment as well, to a certain degree, and or other varying degrees as well. After all, at the very least, on my end, I should probably start with Operation Siren more consistently as well. But I'm in no rush. After all, I did say I am. Well, I mean, I'll mention it from time to time as well. I am a casual player by most standards. No, actually, no, by pretty much every standard, I think. At the very least, I can attest and admit to being a collectionist as far as to the ships, and more or less to some of the skins too, a good chunk of them. What else? But again, definitely not turning away the skins from the Italian girls. Zara really sold herself to me when when I saw her skin. Not gonna pass up on that that outfit for her pool. Wait, it's pool wear outfit, I guess you could call it? Yes, that's what I would call it. But then aside from her, there was also Littorio as well. Definitely Littorio's skin is good. Her skin and then the subsequent party skin as well. I'm not gonna completely overlook the fact that they made her skin bigger each time they. Well, I mean, with the first skin, it was. They definitely made her bosom bigger, and then with the party skin, definitely you could tell they really went. Clunk. At least with the bosoms. The breast. Or it'd be weird to use Spanish. Las chichis. Okay, come on, ladies, we're just about done. I think after this, maybe, I say maybe or not. I don't know, depends on what I'm feeling right now. At least in my head. I could probably do another stream, maybe not. Maybe I am a little too tired. Okay, did we reach 20%? I want to say we did. We should have reached 20% with this button. And nice, we made it to 20%. Couldn't have asked for anything better myself. Sorry, hiccups on my end here. Oh my. So with that being said, thank you for those of you who joined on today's stream. And thank you for those of you who stopped on by as well. This is your host, Lord Valderox, wishing you a good night, good day, good evening, or good morning, whichever does apply to you. And I say maybe, but I don't think I'll do another stream after this, like right away immediately, at least another game. I tend to do it sometimes, but it's running pretty late. So, with that being said, this will be the conclusion of the stream, at least pertaining to this game. So, I'll see you on the next stream, whichever that may be. Until then, do take care. Bye-bye.